The fallout from corrupt NYPD detective Ralph Sacristano's recent conviction continues as more wrongfully imprisoned men are released this week. Detective Sacristano was found guilty of manufacturing evidence against at least 10 men.
Meek.
I thought you'd be asleep. You won't believe. What's that?
You didn't tell me that Ronnie was getting out this week.
Ronnie's here?
Ronnie. Unique big brother. You know the nigga around the way everybody avoid and steer clear of because he's so wild and fucked up.
Look who's home.
Ronnie the nigga that nigga avoid.
Man, you been gone 3 years and you gonna get up and give your baby brother no love?
Don't want my shit to get soggy.
Ain't changed one bit, I see. I thought you were supposed to get out on Thursday.
Got that TB spreading up in Auburn. So don't let me go a week early.
Oh, shit, you look good, though, man. All diesel and shit. Look like the pen agree with a nigga, huh?
You get cut?
Huh?
Sleeve.
Scratch my hand on the car door earlier.
You stay bullshitting.
Channel, I'm Jay, and we're locked in. Raising Kanan Season 3 is about to drop Friday, December 1st, and we're getting some of our first clips of what's actually going on. And in this clip, you just seen Unique's brother, Ronnie, has got released from prison, and we're gonna break this down and try to see what the hell is on the deck for our boy Unique and his brother Ronnie, because we seen in the trailer that Ronnie is going to be asking young Kanan, are you working directly with Unique? Now, before we jump into this and we break this down, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button, and we're on that road to 45,000 subscribers. So if you don't see this at 100 likes, hit that like button, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, that's enough of me talking. Let's jump into this clip and break down exactly what we've seen, because this season seems like it's about to get very, very interesting. Before we even get to Ronnie and Unique, we do see young Kanan and Jukebox sitting at the police precinct, so I can assume that this is exactly after the shooting took place, and they're probably down here trying to figure out what happened that evening. Bodies at Raquel's house, body at the apartments, it's the mob, it's a gang, it's the Thomas family, so everybody is on high alert. But one thing we know about the Power universe, when you're at the police precinct, you do not talk to the police by yourself unless a lawyer is present, and not to mention these two are underage. Now, they are sticking to the G code and neither one are saying anything. But we also start hearing a news report on the TV about how one of the detectives, a dirty cop, was planting evidence and manufacturing different crime scenes. Amidst all of this, we know that Kanan is going to be confused this season. His mom, she's with Unique. He pulled up at the house. He's been running around with his dad, who we know that his mom tried to get him to kill. And now they're both sitting in here. But again, no words are mentioned. And Kanan is a young champion, as you can see it on his hoodie. But as they're sitting here, we see Detective Howard come in. Now, remember, they all needed to get their story straight after the shootout happened and Kanan and Howard pulled up to see Raquel and Unique together. So right now it's kind of like the Brady Bunch. You got the police side, you got the dope dealing side, you got the dope dealing side again, you got a dirty cop. It's all kinds of madness. Not to mention, Uncle Marvin is shot. Lulu, he got into it over at the studio. So right now, everyone needs to just lay low and be quiet until they can get their stories aligned. Now, people have been asking me, Mo, what actually happened when Howard showed up? But you have to understand that Howard cannot talk directly to Kanan or a Jukebox during this whole investigation. He's still a police officer and he doesn't want Burke or anyone else to assume more. Now, we know that Detective Burke has been piecing it together and she does believe that Kanan is Howard's son. So once he sees them in there, he gives them the look. They look at him and they know not to say anything to each other, but he can't help Kanan out right now because no one knows that Kanan is his son and no one knows that him, Raquel, and Unique all came to an agreement at the end of season 2. So this is why he walks out of the room and doesn't say anything, because he doesn't want anyone to be suspicious of why are you talking to two of the kids that were just in the shootout. You got to remember, Detective Howard has been away from the job a little bit just because of him surviving cancer and everything after the shooting. We finally see Unique and he pulls up to the house. Well, when he gets there, he's welcomed at the door. She's like, Neek, where you been? Now, you know it's crazy out here in these streets of New York. We know about the shootout. We know about Jersey getting shot up. We know about everyone almost losing their lives this week. So once he shows up, he looks around and he realizes his brother Ronnie is here. Now, Ronnie was locked up for 3 years. I initially thought that Ronnie had been gone for maybe 10, 15 plus, and Neek was out here running things. For 3 years, and now Unique is showing up, and he's wondering, damn, why my brother didn't let me know that he was out? So we get introduced to Ronnie. And from what we're hearing from our boy Kanan, Ronnie is the guy that the crazy guys hide from. So if I had to put this in perspective, if you watch BMF, Ronnie is the guy that Lamar would cross the street from if he's seen Ronnie walking down the street. In the words of Kanan, Ronnie is the nigga that nigga avoided. Now we see Ronnie in here with his thermal on and he's eating cereal. He's listening to what? The TV. And what is it? It's an older show about police. And you're gonna also hear it mentioned, which is a foreshadow, that taking the nice route, it didn't work. Playing nice, it didn't work, because in the Power universe, you have to be ruthless. Now, Ronnie is a man of little words, and he just tells Unique straight up, I was supposed to get released on Thursday, but they let me out a week early because TB, tuberculosis, is going around, which back then in the 80s and 90s was a little harder to deal with. You didn't have your clean rooms and your dirty rooms. You didn't have your negative and positive rooms. That's as far as like the air pressure inside that room. But he ends up getting released, kind of like how they were doing with the C-19. One thing we do realize about Ronnie is he pays close attention to everything that's going on in his surroundings. You got to remember, he's institutionalized. He's not putting his bowl down. He's peeping the scene, and he also notices a cut on Unique's arm. Now, Unique, on the other hand, when he came in the door, he said, it's crazy out there. But for Ronnie, being locked up, you got to watch your back at all times. You can't let your food be unattended because someone will take your food, and big dogs got to eat. So for Ronnie, he's already peeping that Unique is into some shit that he probably necessarily shouldn't be into ever since he's been locked up. Now, Neek, once he sees that the sleeve is cut, he kind of lies and says it got cut on the door. But listen and listen carefully to what Ronnie says. You're still on that BS. You still bullshit. So we're going to start finding out more about Unique in season 3. And also Ronnie, we know that he's going to be talking to young Kanan because we seen it in the trailer / teaser asking him, are you working for Unique? So Ronnie, he might be in the game, but he might also be the guy that plugs Kanan in with pops and snaps. And this might be history, and this might be how Kanan officially gets into the game. All right, let me know what you guys are thinking about Ronnie. Is him and Unique going to be on the same page, or is he going to start calling Unique out and try to get things back in order the way he had it before he got locked up? Let me know what you think. Raising Kanan is my favorite spinoff. Season 3 seems like it's going to be another good one. If you don't see this at 100 likes, hit that like button. We're on that road to 45,000 subscribers. December 1st, live after show discussion. We're going to break this down how it's supposed to. I'm very, very excited. I'm in my studio now. We're going to slowly piece this thing together. And Raising Kanan is on the way this Friday. My name is Mo.J. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.